Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie and I'm a part of the academic team of Link Crew. We hope you had a great break, are well rested, safe and healthy. We understand that it might be a little difficult getting back into school once you've had a week-long break, so we're here to give you a couple tips on how to organize and balance your life with school and other responsibilities you may have. So here we have the bullet journal and how to create your own planner. Now, what is a bullet journal? A bullet journal is a planner that you customize for yourself and started from scratch. So it's basically an empty notebook that you build upon that organizes your schedule, reminders, to-do lists, brainstorms, and any other tasks you may have into a single location. It's almost like having your own taskbar from Among Us. Now, because it's so convenient and easy, a lot of us high schoolers at the Law Magnet use it, and it has been our lifesaver because it's so easy to keep track of and to manage. And because of that, we recommend y'all to use one and make one yourselves. To make a bullet journal, all you really need is a notebook and some pens. You can buy a notebook from Target, Walmart, Amazon, or any other store near you, but you do have to make sure that it is a dotted notebook, so it has dots instead of lines. This makes it easier for you to customize the notebook and make it yourself. As for the actual bullet journal, you will have to make a key index, which is basically a table of contents, future log, monthly log, weekly log, and notes for any classes or other activities you may have. The first part to a bullet journal is the key, and this is very important, especially if this is your first time making a bullet journal, as it will tell you how to read your own planner. Here you will make your own symbols to represent tasks and events, and this is very important because these are the two main things you will be writing down in your bullet journal. Make sure that you have symbols that not only represent the tasks and events, but can also represent when you have completed them or migrated them to a later date. Feel free to add any other symbols you may want to, such as birthdays, priority. Next is the index. This is basically a table of contents for you to look back on in case you ever need to look at a certain month, date, or notes from a certain class. Make sure to add pages and title. This next part is the future log, and this is basically a yearly calendar that you make yourself. It's after the index, so it's usually the first numbered page, and you do it beforehand. Here you can either add weeks or just the plain month, and any other important dates that you may know of, such as birthdays or vacations, etc. This next part is the monthly log, and it is similar to the future log in that you can see the month. However, this one only focuses on 1 month, and it includes more specific dates and events, but it is usually done as you get to those months instead of beforehand. There are many ways that you can make your monthly log. Here are 2 examples, but there are many more that you can look on Pinterest or Google to find on. This part of the bullet journal is called the daily log, and this is usually what you will spend the most time on because it is the overview of your week, and it is usually done as you arrive to that week or day. This will also include the tasks and events, and you will have to review daily to make sure that it is updated. So for example, if you had a project due on Monday, you would do a little task symbol and put it under Monday and include whatever project you had to do with the class. And whenever you finished it, you would put the symbol for completed. This next part is the notes, and it's really up to you as to what you want to do. It can either be your classwork notes, any rants that you have about the day. All you have to do is make sure to include a title so that you can put it in your index. That's really all you need to make a bullet journal. However, if you want to add any more aspects of your life, here are a few examples, and as always, there are so many other examples that you can look on Pinterest, Google, or YouTube. Just Google bullet journal spreads and they will pop up. The first one that we recommend you to use is the gratitude log, and here you would just put a simple thing that made you smile or that you're grateful for, whether it be a post that you saw on Instagram or your favorite team winning that day. The next one is places I want to go, so maybe you saw a place in Deep Ellum that you would like to go with your friends and wanted to save it. This is where you would put it to look back on. The third one is workout, so maybe you want to motivate yourself to be more active in quarantine. This would be the perfect spread for you. The fourth one is passwords, so maybe if you have a terrible memory like Dory and myself, this would be where you would put passwords for your school emails, your school websites, maybe Netflix and Hulu. And speaking of Netflix, the last one would be a spread for any recommendations that you have for shows or movies. I definitely recommend The Walking Dead. That's all from us. Please make sure to go out and research any other ideas that you may have for your own bullet journal, because at the end of the day, this is your own to motivate yourself to be a better version of the self you were yesterday. If you have any questions about the bullet journal or any other thing, please feel free to ask them in the Google Classroom or by contacting us. We're here to help and we're happy to help. Have a great week.